Dr. Elizabeth JackRich and her husband. This Dr. Elizabeth JackRich is Ooni of Ife's adopted daughter. Yes, and she got married to this Dr. This JackRich of a man, and they said the man is into oil and gas, that he has oil wells scattered everywhere. They have excess money, as in excess money when it has to do with money. They have it in excess. And when Ooni of Ife's quest to get an oil well for the royal house, as a matter of fact, they said it was Mariam who proposed that to the king. They started processing it. While they were still on it, that was when they said Ooni of Ife launched the Ojaja Mall. And every little thing that happens, Mariam will not waste time to remind the king how much she put in that Ojaja Mall, how much she have spent there, how she have contributed to Ooni's life and all of that. And when it continued like that, that was when they said Ooni told himself that, look, this oil well, if they eventually get it for the family, that Prince Tadenikawo might not have say into it. That is Queen Naomi in essence, And that was why they said Ooni of Ife dropped that papers for the, as in that first one that Mariam proposed, and started a new process of getting an oil well. And this time around, he wanted to get the oil well for Prince Tadenikawo. And we do know that if Mariam know about it, Mariam will not support it. And because Mariam is into oil, she works with an oil company. She knows her way around those things. But Ooni, on the other hand, who is still in a relationship with Laide Badmus, knows too well that Laide too know about it. As a matter of fact, they say it was Laide who introduced Mariam into it. So the king now contacted Laide Badmus and told her that, look, oh, see what I want to do, this and that. And that was when they said they dropped the one they started with Mariam and started a fresh one for Prince Tadenikawo. And because Ooni of Ife have an in-law who is into this oil and gas, who knows how to get it very fast, they said he contacted his in-law, the husband to Dr. Elizabeth JackRich. And because they also love Queen Naomi and want to do something that will interest Queen Naomi, something that will make her happy, they said they started the process. And before you could know it, they were able to achieve it. And they made Queen Naomi the CEO, even when they know that Queen Naomi doesn't have any idea about the oil and everything. But yet they made her the CEO. Of course, she should be the CEO because the oil well was gotten in Tadenikawo's name. So right now, they said when Ooni now announced to the royal house that he now have an oil well in Tadenikawo's name, and Queen Naomi is the CEO, they said Mariam now lost her cool, because she thought it was that first one that she started with the king, that the king, because they said after that issue they had during the Ojaja Mall stuff, they stopped the process. So Mariam thought that the king now pick up from where they stopped and was able to achieve it and made Queen Naomi the CEO. And they said, Mariam said that it will never happen. That was when they said she made it clear that it will be over her body that Queen Naomi will reap the fruit of her labor, that she have spent so much both money and time trying to acquire that oil well for the royal house. But she doesn't know that it is not that particular one. And as a matter of fact, they said the king did not explain anything to her. You know, because she's a master planner who is always planning evil. They said she now uh, uh, ganged up with some other wives. You know, according to the information, she told them that Queen Naomi doesn't have any idea of oil. So she don't know the reason why the king will make Queen Naomi the CEO. That they must find a way to make the king, you know, to change that. That if there's anyone who will take up the CEO part, that it should be her, you know. And they were still planning on what to do. That was when they said this doctor, Elizabeth JackRich, and her husband now enters the matter and reminded them that, look, oh, you have not put any effort or anything, that the one you put your effort, that one is still there pending, that they know that this new one is for Prince Tadenikawo, and that was why they played the role they played to make sure that it was achieved. That even though Queen Naomi does not have any idea, you know, all she needs is just training. That with training, she is going to do better. So they shouldn't be fighting themselves over what does not concern them. That this is strictly for Prince Tadenikawo and Queen Naomi. They should take their eyes and their evil plan out of it. So my people, they said these two people, the couple, Dr. Elizabeth and her husband, they said they blasted Mariam, telling Mariam that, look, oh, ever since you entered this palace, that it has been from one problem to the other, that you have been bringing enough shame and stress to the king. They said Dr. Elizabeth told her that she's no longer going to take it from her, that the next time she hears that she does something that will raise the king's BP and all of that, that she will have her to contend with. They said no be smart, you know. And I said it's better, oh, let them give them serious warning, because this is beginning to sound as if there's nothing that anyone can do to them. And that is why they continue to do it. Anyways, they said they gave them woto the way they wanted it. And don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Because I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Please, I beg you, give it a thumbs up, okay? Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Help me share my video. My God will bless you. Bye for now. Love you guys.